Hey y'all, it's your girl Ray back with another wig adventure. So today, or really tonight, we are going to be doing a new curling method. So I posted a video in my wig group about this sock curling method and everybody was saying do a video. Your girl ain't good at these videos, but y'all about to get what y'all get. So a few disclaimers. I am not a professional, I'm not a stylist. I am a regular girl who is trying to figure this thing out. I am not good with curling iron, so when I see all you beautiful ladies curling your hair, it's cool, but your girl, my hair never comes out like that. But these sock curls have been a game changer. So with that being said, just also as another disclaimer, I have rheumatoid arthritis. So my hands, it's just sometimes difficult to hold the curling iron and to turn it the way it needs to be turned. So this sock method has been working for me. So as you can see, this is the wig. It is 22 inches. You can do this method on various lengths of hair. I would say probably 14 inches is the shortest, maybe 12, but you'd have to use a smaller sock. And so what I use is this crew sock. People don't even wear crew socks anymore, so you should have enough crew socks to do this curl. And then I have two elastic bands that I use. And then I also use some kind of setting lotion foam just to kind of help the curls set. Don't use too much because your curls will get hard. But yeah, so the method is not perfected. I'm sure you may find YouTube videos of people that make it look all beautiful. Mine looks ghetto, but it comes out cute. So I'm just about to show you what I do in the evenings to set this hair for the next day. And, you know, even as you can see, I've kind of combed this out. And this side is kind of straight, but this side is a little wavy. But anyway, what I do is I take a little bit of the setting lotion. And I don't do too much because you don't want your curls to be hard. But I pretty much just run it through this hair. And then I just kind of comb it through just to make sure it's even. Okay. And for those of you, I will link this wig in the comments, but this is actually a middle part that I just turned to the side because your girl is a side part girl. So these are the bangs and they come pretty long, probably to about my mouth. But anyway, I just take the sock and fold it a little bit. And again, y'all, this process is a little janky, but the end result is cool. So I usually start out by just taking a strip of hair. And what I'll do is I'll put the sock kind of right here at the top, and I will wrap this piece of hair around the sock. Okay, and I do leave a little bit at the top. You don't necessarily have to do that, but again, your girl's just trying to figure this out. And so what I then do is take another piece of hair and I wrap that around the sock as well. And so what I do is I just continue to wrap the hair. And I try to keep the curls kind of close together. I just continue to wrap it around the sock. And I try to wrap it around like one whole time before I will come and grab a little bit more hair. And so you literally just take these pieces of hair and you just wrap it around the sock. And as you can see, it's like in a tight curl. And I may wrap it around one or two times before I grab more hair. But literally what you're making is a tight spiral around the sock. And you just keep going until there's no more hair. And then once you do that, you will just continue to wrap the hair around the sock. And again, this is not a perfected method, but it works. Somebody asked what makes the hair stay. Girl, I don't know. I don't do anything special. I just wrap it around. I don't know if it is the texture of the sock that makes it stay, but either way, this is how it looks. If you can see, it's a very tight curl. Now, there is some sock left, and so what I do is if you can see, I have it wrapped around the sock, and what I do is just wrap this around like Princess Leia, and I use the excess sock to kind of hold in the bun. And then I take the elastic band and I just wrap it around. And again, it looks crazy. Your lace might be popping out, child, but It works. Now, mind you, I don't sleep in this. I take this wig off and just put it up. But this is pretty much what I do, and I leave it overnight. So I'm literally going to do the same thing to this side. And again, neither side is even because your girl be struggling sometimes trying to get this sock in. But if you saw my earlier post today, the curls do come out beautiful, even if the curling method looks a mess. And you know, for people who are still learning how to do this wig journey and learning how to curl their hair, you gotta figure this thing out. So again, you take the sock, I kind of fold it a little bit at the top. I just put it at the beginning of the wig and I just wrap that first piece around a couple of times. And again, it's not gonna look perfect, but the curls will come out beautiful. And again, you just continue to do the same method. Each time you take a little bit more hair and you just wrap it around the sock. Now, mind you, like I said, both sides look a little different when it comes to curls. But as long as you get every piece of hair included, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be tight. And even if the curls loosen up a little bit, it'll be like a loose wave, which still works. And so I honestly have done this quite a few times. When I travel, I like to do the heatless sock method because who wants to travel with a whole bunch of curling irons? It just takes up room in the suitcase and your girl likes to pack heavy. So again, I just continue to wrap the hair around the sock and I make the rolls as tight and as close together as I can. And again, I think somebody commented that you can do it the other way and roll the sock instead of using elastic. I haven't done that yet, but again, this one looks a little janky, but you know. And so I wrap this one around as well in a bun. And then I take my elastic band and I just attach it in. So this is what I look like, crazy, every night. But when I take it out in the morning, voila, the curls will be there. So here it is. This is the sock method. Yours may look better than mine, but again, with my hands, girl, this is what the best I can do. And so if you have shorter hair, use a shorter sock. If you have longer hair, this is 22 inches, you can use a crew sock. And as you can see, there was plenty of room on the sock for more hair. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video here and then we'll pick back up in the morning and we'll take the hair out. All right, guys. All right, y'all, good morning. So it is the next day. I have taken down my Pippi Longstocking Princess Leia twist. As you can see, the hair is curled around the sock. Now, some videos will have you begin to unravel it, you know, bit by bit. I like to just kind of pull out the sock from the bottom. See how that is? And so I kind of just take the bottom out a little bit, and then I just pull the sock out from the bottom. And as you can see, you know, you probably gonna have to add a little bit of the frizz serum just because it does get a little frizzy. And that's probably just because I did this crazy last night. I was tired. But as you can see, here are the curls. And so what I normally do is I separate it just a little bit, you know. Woo! Y'all. Bomb. And so I kind of take the curls and separate it just a little bit just to kind of get them to lay a little better. And then I spray it. But let me step back so you can see. So this is the result of the sock curl method. And y'all, the curls is popping. And they pretty much stay all day. Now you can probably add a little bit of hairspray to make it stay longer. But I mean, and you know, if it look a little crazy, put a Snapchat filter on when you take your picture. It'll be cute. But this is basically what the sock curls look like. And again, this is my amateur way of doing it. But the curls is popping, y'all. And there you go. You are ready to face the day. You have not put any heat on your wig, which makes your wig last a lot longer because you're not frying it with curling irons and wine curls. And while they look cute, I mean, a lot of heat damages your wig after a while. So this is a way to get these beautiful spiral curls without having to use any heat. And y'all saw in the beginning of the video, it was super easy. And so the more that I do this, the better that I get at it. But at the end of the day, voila. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you for staying tuned with me on this wig adventure. As you can see, these curls are popping and they are curled all the way down to the bottom. I'm kind of standing back so you can see the full length of this wig. And again, if your wig is shorter, that's fine. You just need to use a shorter sock. So again, this is the length of the sock that I used. I had a lot of room left over. You could use those half socks that kind of start here if your hair is shorter. And if your hair is even longer than this 22-inch, there's plenty of room on this sock for you to curl your hair. And so that's pretty much all I do in the morning. I do a little shake, and then I'm ready for the day. So there you go. Thank you for staying tuned. I promise to do more videos on this channel, y'all. I'm bad at it. I will do a video and not post it, but just reviews and different tactics. And again, I'm someone that is not a professional. I just learn from YouTube and I learn from trial and error. So a lot of the things I do with my wigs, I try to see if it works, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, I laugh and we don't do that again. So this is the the sock curl method, child. And the curls are all throughout the hair. And it just looks really beautiful. And it looks like you spent hours curling your hair, and baby, you did not. So have an amazing day. Stay tuned for another wig adventure with your girl, Ray. And we'll see what the next video is going to be. All right, y'all.